The old adage goes cricket is a batsman's game. As if the laws weren't already in their favor, the advent of batting-friendly pitches and meteor willows have further tilted the game in favor of the batsman. However, despite the odds being heavily stacked against them, the bowlers have always found ways to deceive the batsman. Although, more often than not, the batsmen err in judgment and end up losing their wickets to average deliveries, some balls are extraordinary and leave them absolutely clueless. In this video, we admire 10 such unplayable deliveries that were bowled with great skill and precision. Number 10. Jason Krejza. VVS Laxman has been regarded as one of the best players of spin bowling. And hence, it was a rare occasion when Jason Krejza castled the experienced campaigner with a brute of an off break. The ball pitched well outside the off stump and spat from the rough. Laxman stretched to meet the ball, but the turning delivery zipped through the gate and shattered the leg pole. There's no denying the fact that there was some assistance from the pitch, but Krejza had generated lots of revs on the ball too. In a nutshell, it was an off-spinner's delight. Number 9. Sreesanth. Sreesanth might not be a household name anymore, but he was certainly a force to be reckoned with back then. His searing bouncer to Zach Callis still lingers fresh in cricket fans' memories. It was an attempted short delivery that pounced on Callis and forced him into an awkward tangle. He tried hard to ride the bounce till the very last moment and even thought of swaying away from the line, but the speed ensured he couldn't do either and ultimately jabbed to glove an easy catch to point. The execution of a bouncer can't get any better. Number 8. Trent Boult. New Zealand captain Kane Williamson won the toss and opted to bowl first. When Trent Boult was given the ball, he lived up to his reputation from the word go. On the fourth ball of the first over, Boult made a complete mess of Burns' stumps. The left-arm fast-medium swing bowler is known for his unique ability to swing the ball both ways, and his deceptive pace has ruffled the batsman's feathers more often than not. On top of that, his ultimate weapon to his arsenal is the inswinger to the right-handers and has always come out on top against them when he bowls at a brisk pace. Trent Boult pitched in a super-fast delivery that was full and straight. Joe Burns did his best to middle the ball, but the cherry that traveled with sheer pace had passed through the small gap right in between pad and bat to make a mess of the stumps. Burns made his way back to the dressing room after a first ball duck. Number 7. Tendulkar. Replying to India's mammoth total of 675 declared, Pakistan were cruising when Tendulkar came to bowl the last over of day 3. He bowled a flummoxed Moin Khan with a superb googly. There were a lot of mind games played before that. I kept telling him that I'm going to toss the ball up. He responded by saying, if you do that, I'm going to hit you for a 6. I said, I challenge you to hit me for a 6. It wasn't abusive stuff. I knew that he was preparing himself to pad the ball or leave it because I was getting the ball to turn. I had 2 catching fielders at slip and gully. I thought I'll bluff him by bowling a googly and kept an extra slip. He wasn't expecting it and was bowled. Number 6. James Anderson. Anderson has bowled many wonderful deliveries during his career, but this booming inswinger deserves special mention. For starters, the seam presentation was brilliant. The ball swung majestically right from the delivery point and even carved in spectacularly after pitching to breach through the defenses of Craig Brathwaite. The young opener did make desperate efforts to negotiate the movement, but the delivery was simply unplayable, and he left the field with a wry smile planted on his face, which suggested Anderson's expertise. England fast bowler James Anderson described the feel as surreal after he became the 6th bowler in the history of the game to reach 500 test wickets. The 35-year-old headed into the game with a total of 497 wickets and started the second innings with just 1 needed to achieve the feat, and in his second over, he castled Craig Brathwaite to become the first bowler from England and the 3rd ever fast bowler to reach 500 wickets. Number 5. Shoaib Akhtar. It would be foolhardy to not include this electrifying Yorker from Shoaib Akhtar in this list. Steaming in from over the wicket, Akhtar launched a 148 km/h thunderbolt which slid past Fleming, who jammed his bat down an hour too late and cannoned into the leg stump. Bowled from wide of the crease, the Yorker was dead accurate and is remembered amongst the most famous World Cup deliveries till date. Number 4. Shane Warne. An absolute ripper from the legendary Shane Warne tops the list uncontested. Immortalized as the ball of the century, this peach from the Aussie veteran would be good enough to bamboozle the greatest of batsmen. Ambling in from over the wicket, Warne hurled the enticing leg break down the leg side, giving the cherry a generous whip with his wrists. Gatting thrust his front pad forward slightly and made a feeble attempt to defend with soft hands. However, to his utter shock, the ball, which looked harmless at first, turned almost square and pegged back the off stump. Having been at the receiving end of Warne's magic, Gatting trudged off the field in utter disbelief. Number 3. Shoaib Akhtar. Former Pakistani speedster Shoaib Akhtar has the reputation of being one of the most fearsome bowlers to have played the game. Akhtar, who still owns the record for the fastest delivery ever bowled, made life miserable for the best of batsmen with his aggressive bowling. Despite making his debut in 1997, the Rawalpindi Express hogged limelight in 1997 when he dismissed Rahul Dravid and Sachin Tendulkar off consecutive deliveries in the first match of the Asian Test Championship at Kolkata in 1999. Both the balls were extremely quick, and the two legends were surprised with the pace. Number 2. Adil Rashid. Adil Rashid did Warne proud with this beauty, and KL Rahul, dismissed on 149, just couldn't believe his bad luck. The trademark leg spinner was bowled from round the wicket and pushed slightly quicker down the leg side. It kicked nastily after hitting one of the rough patches, and Rahul, looking to flick, was beaten all ends up. The ball went on to clip the off bail. Rashid erupted in joy while Rahul walked back shaking his head in disarray. Though Rahul's not to blame, any batsman around the world would have had his fate sealed to such a snorter. Number 1. Mitchell Starc. It is being described as the ball of the century. Admittedly, there's still a long time to go, but Mitchell Starc's delivery to remove James Vince on day 4 of the third Ashes Test was something special. The left armer went round the wicket, delivered a 90 mph ball on a good length, and watched it trip out Vince's off stump. Replays showed the ball, which hit a crack, would have gone down the leg side had it carried on its natural path. Instead, it left Vince's off stick uprooted. "That absolutely splattered the stumps," said former England spinner Vic Marks on Test Match Special. "It was like a 90 mph bit of left arm spin. I think we can give Vince license there. How do you play that? It was an absolute cracker." Shane Warne, holder of the unofficial award for Ball of the 20th Century for his dismissal of Mike Gatting in 1993, asked his social media followers if it was the best delivery they had seen since 2000. Legendary Pakistan bowler Wasim Akram, himself a master of left-arm swing, weighed in too. Starc's new ball partner Josh Hazlewood said, "It was pretty special. It was heading down leg, hit the crack and took the top of off. It would get any batsman out." We hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did compiling it. For you, do let us know what you think in the comments section below. But in the meantime, don't forget to hit like, share and do subscribe to Sportify.